Hello, everyone. When it comes to NVIDIA, there are a few things that make us pause. AI play is also at 6 times sales. Our base rate of return is still met, which is 15% per year for 5 years, so you'll find it in some of our more specialized portfolios. Well, we are looking for the best deals, but there are risks for NVIDIA, such as cyclical. If I keep hearing that there aren't enough GPUs or anything else, I start to think about how things work in cycles. It's about to go down. Cathie Wood is one of the smartest people in tech trading. So why would she sell her shares in NVIDIA, which is the hottest stock in AI, and put all of her money on Tesla? What does she see that other people don't? We'll talk about Cathie Wood's wild move and how Tesla's plans for AI could change the game in today's video. We'll look at how AI is changing the investment world, from the possible risks that NVIDIA faces to Tesla's rapid growth. Stay tuned to find out why Cathie thinks Tesla's AI revolution is the next big thing in tech and how it might be the best chance ever. For more news on Tesla stock, click the subscribe button. Also, don't miss the latest news in the AI movement. I think AMD is getting better, but it's still a long way behind NVIDIA. I also think that a lot of people don't know about the hyperscalers. Meta Platform, Amazon, Google and Microsoft are all making their own chips. Also, it's interesting that big companies with lots of possibilities, like Tesla, have made their own AI chip, copying Apple. I remember when Nokia, Motorola, Ericsson, and BlackBerry were the big four in the cell phone market. You might not remember this. When Apple came along, it made its own chip for phones. That was the only thing that company did, and it changed the market for computers that fit in your pocket. That's what its AI chip is all about. We think Tesla is the biggest AI project in the world and that it will change the way transportation works from being driven by people to being driven by itself. There are a lot of other companies that make cars, and some of them are very specialized, like Tesla. Cathie Wood is not sure about NVIDIA's short-term future. After years of success, NVIDIA may have trouble keeping up with demand as they double and even triple the number of GPUs they order. Cathie points out that companies might not spend as much when the economy is uncertain, which could make people less interested in NVIDIA's goods. She brings up the fact that NVIDIA has been riding a wave of the AI hype, but that competition could be the real battle. Some of the companies that are making their own AI chips are AMD, Meta, Amazon, and Google. This change could mean that NVIDIA is not as safe in its position as it seems. Since Cathie thinks NVIDIA's place could be in danger, she is now turning her attention to Tesla, which she sees as the leader in the world's biggest AI project, self-driving cars. So how does Tesla fit in with all of these other companies? Let's talk about that next. Self-driving cars are the biggest AI project in the world, and Tesla is, of course, the leader in that field. We were shocked when the Chinese government asked Tesla to work with Baidu Apollo on its self-driving project. This is something that Baidu has been working on for a while, but it's not where the Chinese government wants it to be, so they've asked Tesla to join. We think that the world ecosystem for self-driving cars, including China, will grow from almost nothing now to $7 to $8 trillion in revenue over the next few decades. Tesla is our biggest investment. To give you an idea of how much that means in terms of money, the world's GDP is about $120 to $130 trillion. In other words, this will make a difference. She comes from New York and is with us now. Allow us to talk about Tesla. Diane, how are you? Oh, and Tesla's stock went up $25 in about 3 days while the rest of the market crashed. I totally get it. Even though the market as a whole is under a little pressure today, Tesla is dealing against that. Okay. Here's the latest news about Tesla. It shows new ideas, so let's call it a roadmap. That's what they're calling it, so we might as well stick with that for FSD or full self-driving, right? To start rolling out in Europe and China by the first quarter of 2025. That's something they've talked about before, but now they're giving it a deadline, right? This is their new schedule for FSD abroad. Also, remember that a lot of Tesla buys come from outside of the US. In fact, China is where about 20% of its sales come from. Naturally, this depends on getting approval from the government. That's one of the things that this depends on, but they expect to get it. Additionally, as things progress with FSD as a whole, It is believed that FSD mileage will get better, and that includes here. Next month, they're going to release FSD version 13, which is different from the version that's here now. Cathie Wood makes a strong connection between Tesla's AI chip and Apple's revolutionary change in the smartphone market. Apple was the only company to make its own chip for smartphones, competing with big names like Nokia, Motorola, and BlackBerry. Now, Tesla is making its own AI chip for self-driving cars. Cathie says that this move could change not only the EV market, but also the whole transit business. She thinks that Tesla's AI project is the biggest in the world, and the company is getting ready to switch from human-driven cars to fully driverless ones. In the same way that Apple turned cell phones into pocket computers, Tesla's AI chip gives it an edge over its competitors that could help it take over the market for self-driving cars. AI is now at the heart of progress in many fields, and Tesla could be about to go through a similar market-shaking change. Could this be what makes Tesla so powerful in the future? Cathie, do you agree with that? I believe that Elon Musk and Tesla have been and still are very important to Tesla. Not so much on the side of electric cars. In other words, it's on autopilot. Due to our study, we think that the stock will reach $2,600 in our base case over the next 5 years because it's on the autonomous side. Because of big steps forward in AI, which Elon and his team are using, the chances of autonomy have gone up a lot here. This is a win-win situation. It could be the first driverless taxi network to grow and get people from point A to point B. People who don't like Elon Musk have said many times that he is too busy running many businesses at once, including Twitter, SpaceX, and Tesla. Some people say that his work with X has been a distraction that has kept him from focusing on Tesla when it was most needed. But Cathie Wood has a very different point of view. She thinks that Musk's involvement in all of these projects, rather than being a distraction, puts him at the center of the coming together of many new and exciting technologies, with AI being the link between them all. Cathie says that Tesla is making the most of 3 major areas of innovation: robots, self-driving cars, and energy storage. All 3 of these areas are powered by AI. For example, Tesla's self-driving technology uses AI to make transportation smarter and safer. Also, AI-powered energy storage solutions are going to change the future of green energy. Musk is very involved in all of these fields, which helps him make what Cathie calls his super exponential growth opportunities. Musk recently said that X is also an AI project at its core because he wants to make Grok, the AI model based on X data, available to everyone. This makes it seem like Musk is setting up his businesses to use AI not only in their own fields, but also as part of a bigger AI ecosystem that is all linked. Cathie says that Musk is the only person with a vision that can lead this AI revolution across many businesses and technologies. Lastly, Cathie talks about 3 big areas of innovation that Tesla is working hard on: AI, robots, and energy storage. Each of these areas is changing in its own unique way, following its own S-curve. At the heart of these technologies is AI, which powers everything from Tesla's self-driving cars to their next-generation energy solutions. Cathie thinks that these platforms will build on top of each other, making an effect that could speed up Tesla's growth even more quickly than normal exponential models. As an example, Tesla's energy business, which includes solar and battery storage, is a very important piece of this puzzle. Tesla can change how we handle and use energy on a large scale by using AI to improve how energy is stored and sent. Similarly, Tesla's work in robots, especially with self-driving cars, could make huge improvements to how people and goods move around the world. Cathie refers to this coming together of all of Tesla's businesses where AI makes systems better and more efficient, as super exponential growth. Tesla is so good at these things that it could change not only the car industry but also the energy and robotics industries. This could pave the way for a future where AI is a normal part of life. Cathie has a lot more in mind for Tesla than just electric cars. It's about how AI can change huge parts of businesses and lead to growth that could be much bigger than what we've seen before. We can see that AI is changing many fields, and Cathie's bet on Tesla could pay off big for investors. Will Tesla really be the leader in AI? Tell us what you think in the comments, and don't forget to sign up for Tesla Stock News to get the latest news. Cheers, and we'll see you in the next movie.